AJ Fraser with the Center for Teaching and Learning. In this short video, I'm just going to show you a little bit about OneNote. This isn't a comprehensive OneNote tutorial, but I just want to introduce you to the idea and how we could use it in Microsoft Teams for collaboration. So OneNote is just one of the Office 365 tools, the Microsoft Office 365 tools we can use with our suite there. So I'm just going to click the login button, and I'm going to log into Office 365 email. And then up in the top left-hand corner, hit that little tray, and we can see OneNote is right here. It's one of the things that we can access, just like Teams and Outlook and Word. So I'm going to click OneNote, and it opens up here, and I can access other OneNote books that I've created, or I can create a new one. So right now I'm actually going to create a new notebook. I'm going to name that notebook AJ's test. Oh, and I can't put in periods. It never lets me put in my actual name. And click create. So OneNote is it's a great product because it allows you to literally keep notes. You can write in a notebook. You can organize multiple pages into a book. I'm going to just change the section name. I'm going to say section 1. Why not? And great. So now we can see in this notebook I have section 1, and then here's a page. This is an untitled page. Let's title it. Let's say first page. Why not? Now I click enter, and that puts me into the page, and I can just start typing stuff. These are notes I'm taking in a meeting. Awesome. So that is one great thing, and now we've got this page here. If I want to create another page, I can actually just go down to the bottom here and click on the page button, I think. Yeah. If I right click, I can also just click new page. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to click new page or plus page. And now we have another page. And I'm going to say this is the second page. So you can do this, times infinity. Really, you can create as many pages in your notebook as you want, and then you can create as many sections in your notebook as you want. Down here, if I can say section 2, and then you can see that section 2 will have an untitled page, and I'll say first page of this section. And then maybe I'll create another page, and I'll say meeting June 19th, 2020. Oh, meeting. That's poor typing. So that it's a really great way to sort of organize a lot of your documents. Sometimes I'll have a notebook specific to kind of each team I'm a part of. I'll have one for the CTL because I'm a CTL member. I have one for a committee that I'm a part of, and there's another group. So I will have as many notebooks as I need, and then I can kind of create sections. And this could be, instead of section 1, it could be labeled ideas. And then section 2 could be labeled tasks. And you can do kind of project management through your documents this way. The other things that you can do with OneNote are pretty special. So you can paint, and you can do all this sort of stuff. Let me see. I can use the draw tool. If I click draw, let me click the pen tool, and I'm going to go with, let's say, a different color. Maybe I'll go with pink. I can start writing. Hey. And I can write right on this page. So it's pretty cool for that sort of stuff. And that's just how it's saved now. So it's different from a word processor like Microsoft Word, in that you have all of this freedom to do so many other things. In fact, you can use this as your whiteboard. And I'm going to show you how. One of the great things about all of the Office 365 tools that you can use online are that you can share them with people. So up in the top right-hand corner here, we've got the share button. I'm actually getting a bunch of messages from Microsoft Teams, so I'm actually just going to quit Teams for a second. If I share, I can share anyone with the link in view. If I want to, I can click on, people in Cape Breton University, and I can allow editing. If I apply that, and I can share, I can copy that link and share it with somebody, and they can also edit on this notebook. That's an amazing thing. one of the other things I can do is I can go over and click on this tray, and I can go to Teams. And this is going to take me to my Microsoft Teams. Oh, and I'm going to say use web app instead. And now I'm brought into Teams. So I have, these are all the teams that I'm a part of. It's Derek Hayes. Hey, Derek. And then this is the one that I just used to manage my own time. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to use this new University Teaching Program one because we actually haven't started it yet. So I'm going to click on here. And you'll notice that every team that you create, whether it be a class team, a PLC team, I forget what the other ones are. Let me see here, actually. There's lots of different types. So you can have a class team, you can have a PLC team, a staff team, or other team. All of those teams automatically generate a OneNote notebook. You find them up in the general channel, up in these tabs here. So this one says class notebook. This class notebook is just a OneNote notebook. So if I want to, I can click set up a OneNote class notebook right there, and that would be fine. You could do that. The class notebooks end up having a bunch of materials already in it, so they're kind of hard to navigate if you aren't going to change and spend a lot of time on it. I could also click the plus tab, and I could click OneNote. And in OneNote, it's going to get my notebook information, and I'm going to say this is going to be the UTP team. Oh, I think I started with spaces for some reason. And I'm going to click Save. So it's going to set up my new tab, which means that it's setting up my new notebook. And now, great. Everybody who is in this team has access to this notebook now. They can see this tab up top, and they can collaborate in it. So it's a really great tool if you want to do meeting notes. If you want to, you can keep this up. Actually, I'm going to open up my, let me see here. I'm going to open up my Microsoft Teams again. And if I am, let's say this is my personal management team, I'm going to start a video chat. My hair might be a little bad right now. Oh yeah, it's crazy. That's fine. I'm going to click the share button. I'm going to share my screen. And now, as students, they can see this. So I can go to the draw tool, and I can start using the tools here, and AJ test. Now the writing's really bad because I'm using my mouse, but if you had something like a Wacom tablet, any type of thing that uses a pen tool, this is really great. You can take the math stuff, and you can I don't even know actually how you use the math stuff here. As I mentioned, this isn't a comprehensive guide, but there are so many things that you can do. You can open this in the browser, right? I can open up the thing there. You can have the students have your OneNote notebook open at the same time that you're doing the lecture, and as they create and collaborate, so are you. So you can use it in a really enriched way. And let me see here. I'm just going to stop sharing that. Great. Close that out for a second. Yeah, so it's a great tool to use. I suggest you try it out, and in the future I'll probably make videos that kind of give some more examples on how you can use it for specific class activities. But I do suggest, if you are planning to use a sort of a whiteboard type thing, that you might consider this as an option. So thank you very much, and we'll see you again in another video.